Whether you decide to splurge on your holiday libations or not, keep in mind various ways you cannot waste food.
Hi, I'm Beth Radow. With holiday season upon us, we're entering the food feasting portion of the year. How often has your jaw dropped at the abundant leftovers at Thanksgiving and holiday parties, followed by a heavy dose of guilt, knowing that the leftover food would go to waste? In September, the United States Department of Agriculture and the Environmental Protection Agency jointly announced the first ever national food waste reduction goal of 50% by 2030. This announcement coincided with the meeting of the United Nations General Assembly on Global Sustainable Development Practices. The staggering news is that as a nation, approximately 40% of the food we produce never gets eaten. We throw out the equivalent of more than 35 million tons of food a year. On average, each of us throws out 1/2 pound or more of food a day, every day, and it adds up. If you have been trying unsuccessfully to save money and want to find the easiest way to capture that money, change how you buy and store your food. According to research done by food expert Dana Gunders, the average American family throws out the equivalent of $2,225 worth of food every year. Consider this too, when you throw away food, it's not just the food that gets tossed, but also the finite natural resources such as water, soil, and fossil fuel consumed to grow the food and transport the food from the farm to the grocery store and cart it later as trash to the municipal landfill or incinerator. And also the food waste that goes to our landfills and incinerators emits greenhouse gases that contribute to pollution and climate change. So that's the bad news. The good news is that every one of us can contribute and benefit from solving America's food waste challenge. Here are simple tips to take action, save money, and sustain our planet. Eat what is in your refrigerator and freezer before buying more food. Buy only the food you need. If you go for the buy one, get one free promotions for perishable food, vacuum seal, freeze, or can the extra food so it remains edible. Eat leftovers. The internet is filled with recipes for leftover food. Don't toss food just because the best by date has passed. Let your nose and taste buds be your guide, not the date on the packaging. Compost food scraps for your garden. And make every day Thanksgiving. If you find you have unopened, canned, or dry food you don't plan to eat, donate it to the food pantry located in Mamaroneck's Community Resource Center at 134 Center Street. The food pantry's suggested foods include cereal, canned meat and tuna, canned soup, pasta and rice, canned or dried beans, and peanut butter. Every one of us can make a difference. Please, let's work together to achieve the 2030 goal of reducing America's food waste by 50% ahead of schedule. The sooner we conserve how we produce and consume our food, the more effectively we can sustain our planet and secure our children's future. Until next time, remember, the best way to predict the future is to create.